This is Shivam, and in this video, I'm going to show you another application which I have created using the Power Apps. So let's see what, as you can see, the name of the application here. It's the point of sale application. So why we have built this and what is the use of this application? I will tell you everything. So firstly, understand what is the point of sale, or we can say the point of purchase. The point of sale or point of purchase is the time and place where a retail transaction is completed. Means whenever you, let's understand it by an example. Suppose we have visited any mall or any uh, place where we can buy the groceries or anything else. And once we have selected what items we just want to purchase, we just go to the cash counter and we will give all the items to the cashier so that they can uh, find the price of every items and they can see what is the total amount of us that is need to be paid by us. So this is the point of sale counter where we have done it. At the point of sale, the merchant calculates the amount owed by the customer. The same I have already told you. The total is calculated by the merchant or the employee who's sitting there. Indi- it indicates the amount. May prepare an invoice for the customer, which may be cash register printout. Once he checks all the items, he will create an invoice for you so that on the basis of that invoice, you are going to pay the cash or make the payment by any other mode, and indicates the options for the customer to make the payment. Like I have already said, that you have the option to pay by cash, by credit card, or any online other modes. It also it is also the point at which the customer makes a payment to the merchant in exchange of goods or after provision of service. It, the same thing again. After receiving payment, the merchant may issue a receipt for the transaction, but which is usually printed but can also be dispensed with or sent electronically. Means what is the meaning of that? Sometimes you may see that you have purchased some items from any store, and you will get the bill instantly. And sometimes you will get the bill electronically using on your email or on your mobile phone number. Like thank you for shopping with us, and the total amount is this. This is the total which you can see. Okay, so let's see the next slide. What is the benefit of POS? So better inventory management. We can easily see what is the remaining inventory we have. Simple invoicing. Invoicing can be easily created. Means once the customer select all the items, he will go to the cash counter, and then after selecting all the items, the invoice is automatically generated. Quick payments means the customers can make the payment very easily. Better customer management. The time is reduced as the things are done electronically. Better customer orders means the customer can see the orders details easily. The executive have the details about the customer like their name, email address, phone numbers, and many things more. Better purchasing, yeah, simpler supplier order management. What is the meaning of that? If the employee is taking less time in processing your order, we would like to go again and again to purchase the products from that particular store. It's the better purchasing or supplier order management means we have the option that we can set the condition, like we may have the options that if the inventory goes below that particular level, it will be automatically send us the alert that this inventory is going below, so just purchase it more so that you will never go out of stock. Better customer satisfaction and loyalty. The customer when the customer is getting the services fast and satisfactory, then he will be more satisfied and loyal towards your brand or your towards your shop, we can say. Better security. In terms of security, we can say in the invoice number we have the details about the product, what is their serial number, and everything is already mentioned there. So we can see we can also make sure about the security. Better employee management. Employees, what is the meaning of that employee management? How we can manage the employees management thing here. So as you can see, which employee has billed which item and which invoice is generated by which particular employee. We can also print that also in the invoice so that we can see what is the total sale done by a particular employee in a day or in a month or in a year. So we can get all the details there. So it's also managing about the employees. So what is the application? I will show you the overview here. Develop. We have the task. So what I have done. So we have the task to develop an application that enable merchant to calculate the amount owed by the customer for the total number of items customer purchase and share the invoice of side bill upon payment. Means what we have done. We have developed a system in which the customers will select the product first. Then he or she will go to the cash counter or the counter where the POS executive is already sitting there, and they will give all the products to that agent, and agent will select all the items one by one, and he will cite that the total amount is owed by you is that. So what we have done to calculate the amount owed, merchant must be able to use the below parameters. Direct cost of product we have already mentioned there. Everything is there. Next, what we have done. So how many users we have? We have two users there. Inventory manager for the inventory module, point of sale executive for the invoicing and CRM module. Technology. What technology we have used in that application? Power Apps for designing and functionality of the application. Data source. What type of data source we have used? We have used the SharePoint as a data source so that we can get the data from the SharePoint directly. Thank you. So let's have a look at the application, and I will give you the more details about the application there. So it's the first page from where the user will log into the system. So it's the upgrow POS, as you can see, point of the sale system. So once I click on this, okay, sorry. So let's have a look at the application. So once we have logged into the system, open the system, it's the main page from where we will get into the system. So let's click on this. And in this we have two different modules. One is for the manager module and one is for the POS executive module. Here the manager can be defined as the admin who can manage all the inventory which we have in our system. Like they can see how much inventory is remaining in the system, and if there is any additional inventory is purchased by the admin, they can add it into the system. So let's log in. So I have already created my admin and executive credentials. So I will enter my admin credentials here. So let's log in. So after logged into the system, we can see the different details like this product code and product name, what is the category of the product, what is the stocking date and time, what is the quantity that is remaining in our system. Everything in detail is available here. If I just want to add something new in my system, what we need to do, we just need to simply click on add new icon, and here we need to give the details like dairy milk chocolate. So we will enter the details. What is the wholesale price of this? Means what is the cost price of this chocolate to us? Like suppose it's 35 rupees. And what is the retail price? Means at which price we are going to sell that product. It's 45. Product details. So we can enter it as chocolate. Quantity available. Suppose I have purchased it 65 of quantities. And what is the category of the product? We need to select also this. So it's food category. Is discounted? No, there is no discount on that particular product. And click on save product. And you can see dairy milk chocolate is added into our system. If I just want to change the quantity of that particular product, I just need to click on add this pencil icon, and I can update anything like quantity. Suppose I have 85, and by mistake I have added the 65. So I can change the quantity to 85 and then click on save product. Once I have clicked on the save, it will update the data and show me that the quantity remaining quantity is 85. And if you want to delete anything in the system, you just need to click on this icon and you can delete, like I will show you by deleting the washing machine. So just click on this icon and this is deleted from my system. So now there is no such details. So if I click on this add inventory, again I came back to the same page from where I can add a new. In the dashboard we can see the list of inventories. That's the whole for the admin side, or we can say it's the whole part for the manager side. So I will just logged out the system, and now I will show you how the executive side looks like and what is the functionality and what are the work we can do from this side. So let's enter the details. So I have entered my username and password here. Once I click on executive login, I can see the different details like previous invoices which is created by particular agent. Okay, so if I just want to create a new invoice, means if I just want to sell something to any customer, what we can do. So we have different customers here, like and every customer has different things. It also has my details. So let's enter a new customer. So I will show you how we are going to register a new customer in our system. For that we have a register customer page. In this, let's going to take a name like Shubham. And what's the email ID of that Shubham? Let's suppose it's Shubham at gmail.com. Now we have given the name and email address of Shubham. Now we need to give the phone number of Shubham also. Suppose it's that. So after filling all these details, we just need to click on register button so that the customer is registered in our system, and you can see the Shubham here. Now you can see Shubham is here now. Before that, Shubham is not here in the list. So, but if Shubham has purchased any product from our site, we can see the product name, product code, what is the price of that, what is the, in how much quantity he has purchased, what is the discount, what is the total price. So let's add a new. Suppose Shubham is going to purchase a dairy milk chocolate, which costs 45 rupees per chocolate. So let's see. So we have select the two quantity of dairy milk chocolate and discount is zero. So the product price is updated to 90 rupees total payment, which is Shivam is going to pay us. So let's submit it. After submitting, we can see this detail here, dairy milk chocolate. So if I just want to add something more, I can just add new like Shivam bonds Kurkure 2 in the quantity of 5, and for that discount is also again 0. There is no discount on that particular. It will take some time to update the data here. So now the browse is updated and the total price payable is 100 rupees. So let's submit. Okay, now you can see the total amount payable was Shivam is 190 rupees, and as we are going to give the discount to Shivam 10%. Suppose we are going to give the 10% discount to Shivam. So the total payment that is going to made by Shubham is 171 rupees. So let's submit it, and this data is submitted to the Shubham as he's going to pay us 171 rupees. So we can say see here the list. Shubham, the customer name is Shubham. The total price which is payable is 190. Discount which is we have given is 10%. Tax included already 10%. Total payment which is made by Shubham is 171 rupees. So if I just want to see the customers list, I can see here there are a list of customers which is already available in my system. And if I just want to see any detail about any particular customer, I just need to click on view button and I can see the details like what is the invoice number of that particular customer, what is the purchase date and time, what is the billing amount which he has paid, and what is the credit points. Credit points is like points we are getting in the exchange of any product. Yes, it can be a promotional points which can be used further in next shopping. Like suppose I am going to any mall and in any particular brand I'm going to purchase any particular product at that brand maybe there is maybe I will get some points in exchange of the product. So here in my system okay, I will show you another customer details from dashboard. Let's see like so Priyanka, I have selected Priyanka. The total bill amount is for Priyanka is 12,321 rupees, and the total credit points Priyanka has 1,232, and these points can be converted into the price further, and it can be used in the next purchase made by the Priyanka. So let's log out from here. So this is the whole system which I have created. So I will show you how I have created it and what things I have used in creating the system. So for these two modules, I have used two groups here. Like one is executive group and one is manager group logged into the system from the same screen. After logging into the system, as per the requirement, the user will be goes to the inventory view or the POS dashboard. If the logging in is done by the manager, then he can view the inventory. And if the login is done by the executive, he or she will going to see the dashboard directly. In the inventory view, we have used a gallery to show all the inventories. And for these icons, these buttons, we have used the forms, and we are going to change the data from that particular form. So how we have done this? So let's see how we have used the add new icon and what are the changes. So for that I have used a form. It's the edit form. Firstly in the edit mode, and if I going to see that particular item from the inventory view, like from this pencil, it is going to change the detail from the particular item which I have selected. Like I have selected it from the Dettol hand sanitizer. So it is going to update it as a Dettol hand sanitizer. It's the for the add inventory. So next we have the POS dashboard. So how I have created all these things in the dashboard. So we have used two different charts here. One is pie, pie chart and one is another line chart. One is column chart and one is line chart. In this in both of these things, we have used the same database to display the data. And in here for invoice list, we have used a gallery to show all the details about the customers who have purchased previously from our system. So these are the details, and here from the add icon we have moved it. to the new, and as per the choice of the customer, you can see the details like Shivam Vaishne, Rutuja, Shubham, Swati. The particular person you are going to select is updating accordingly. If I click on this customer list, I have again used a gallery to display the information about the customers. So if I select Swati the third, here there is no purchase made by this particular customer. So let's see again in the Priyanka. I think I have, yeah, in the Priyanka I have the data. Priyanka has purchased for the 12,321 rupees. So she has the credit points of 1232. And how these points are given? These points are given as per the basis of the total billing amount. The total billing amount divided by 10 is equal to the credit points which is given to the customers of our system. Here we have used this, and now in the last you can see all the total credit points if the customer has purchased multiple times, and if or we can say if the customer has multiple invoices, then he or she will get different credit points for the different orders. So in the view customer, I have already showed you what I have done. I have used different groups. In the register customer, I have also used the different groups from the dashboard. Add invoice. Okay, firstly see what is the dashboard here. Why it is not working? Maybe due to some technical issue. So, okay, so here what I have done, I have used different things like I have not used this new screen. I have used a separate group, and I will show. I will. I have set some conditions. On the basis of these conditions, this will display or hidden. I have set the visibility of this. Like you can see, I have used group 1, group 19, invisible, group 18. I have used 4 groups in this screen, and these groups help me a lot to display the data and make the application more better. So if I click on this logout button, again I will came back to the main screen from where the manager or boss executive can log into the system. I think that's the whole system from my side. I have done with everything. I hope it helps you to understand the application in a better way. Thank you so much.